brand new, all right? You will feel so when you love the person. If you don't love the person, you'll be saying, hey, it doesn't matter. If you really love the person, you'll find out that, hey, I didn't need to have been sharing what belongs to you, to other people. You know, so it makes sense, it matters. Okay, so you guys married as adults. Basically, you're not kids. How old were you when you married? Do you remember?
Okay, for me, I was 30.
Wow, you're a full grown man. You were 25. So, was it that you didn't have opportunities, you know, from 0 to 30 to, you know, have sex? Not with each other, I'm talking about generally. You know, keeping yourself from 0 to 30, did you have any challenges? 0 to 25, did you have opportunities?
Yeah, so they were now enough. You know, growing up, there are people that you just like, really, you know, and finding yourself in that situation. Like, for me, I gave my life to Christ quite early. You know, started in the fellowship and all those stuff. It was being drummed in our hearing, you know. And but when you get to that point, you just remember Joseph. You just remember all those things will just come to your mind, you know. So, but most times we don't just wait. We run, like the Bible will say, flee. Yeah. So there was numerous opportunities. Numerous. You know, when you go for some camp meetings in secondary school, those times, and somebody's just getting close to you, and you are seeing other people doing it in one corner like this, you just say, man, this is why am I relaxing? You know, even when I was working in a company before, and we go for conferences. They put only you in a room, you know, in a hotel room, and every other person is in the morning. They are telling you about they are talking their escapades, and you are just there and just.
Funny enough, people he worked with actually thought that I was sexually active. First, because of that's society helps judge you. I graduated from University of Lagos. I used to be a hostess, so I used to go for ushering jobs. And the general notion of ushers is their one-night stands. So when the pay is not good enough, you follow the big men back home and stuff like that. Funny enough, the first time he said it to me was I had finished one job quite late at night, and I was coming out. I saw his car parked out. I was like, okay, what are you doing here? You know. So he took me home that late. Took me home to my father's house that late, and then I was on the way. He now opened up to me that, you know, that's pressure now. His colleagues don't believe that he's dating a young girl that does ushering jobs and nothing is happening. You know, and so that was one aspect. The other aspect was nothing is happening with you. It's definitely happening with somebody else, based on the kind of jobs I was doing. You know, and you won't totally blame them because there are people doing these things.
Yes, oh, definitely.
There are people doing these things, so you won't blame them totally. So yes, I also had opportunities to say, you know what, I had opportunities from secondary school.
Yeah, girls usually get opportunities.
I had opportunities from
from
secondary school, and I mean, my father was not there, my mother was not there. Chop and clean mouths, nobody will know. Yeah. And that's actually had mates, sets girls that used to scale fence to go to clubs, and then come back, you know, and stuff like that. These things happened in school, you know. But that also that's where the home training comes in, right? Because at that age, I wasn't born again, but I would keep hearing my mother's voice in my head. Remember the child of whom you are. Whatever you do, I will find out and I will deal with you. So for that age, it was fear of my parents that kept till I now got born again, and then I became fear of not pleasing God. So you see that fear now had translated from, because now who the authority that is responsible for me had kind of shifted. So the fear had moved from fear of my parents to fear of not pleasing God. So that was what kept me, basically. Were there opportunities? So many.
There was a particular conference we went for, and my colleagues, they really wanted to know, why is this guy like this? So they barged into my room. They said, this guy is doing this thing. He's just slick about it. He doesn't want us to know. They barged into my room. They saw my laptop. I was playing message. They said, what type of animal be this one? They were so angry. They were so angry. I said, what am I doing with this? So most times, societal pressure, they also want you to be among the crew, you know. Anytime I come and speak to them, they say, if you're not doing it now, when you get married, don't worry, your own will be worse than our own. I said, what type of principle is that one? All right, so those pressures were there, but I didn't
So generally, guys were determined to stay virgins. So if something happened, because the reason I'm saying is that some people are virgins not because they wanted to, they didn't just have the opportunity. So they didn't have a man, they didn't have a woman around them. Yes, I mean people like that. Or some people are virgins because they are troublesome. They are just totally not relational. So nobody even wants to hang out with them. So it's not because they were trying to be, be virtuous. So, but in your own case, you guys were determined to be virgins, right? All right, okay. So, wedding night. Let's go to wedding night. So before wedding night, there was premarital counseling, and they talked about sex in your class.
We didn't finish our class because
We didn't get that class.
Wow.
okay, our counselors, they
Kind of moved.
They moved, So
we didn't have that class. So our sex class, we had it during training to become marriage counselors.
Oh, okay. So
we didn't have any form of preparation.
Well, okay, tell me about wedding night. Pre-wedding night, then the wedding night itself. Pre-wedding night, what was going through your mind?
Okay, for pre-wedding night, for me, I was expectant.
Were you jogging around the room, kind of thing, the night before?
Friday, I had somebody that paid till like Thursday for me. I said, since you have they paid for almost 1 week for me. I said, okay, finish yourself, And I checked in on the Friday. I was relaxing, nothing should disturb me. I was just chilling. I'll just go downstairs, take juice, eat, and just for that, waiting for the next day. I told them too that this MC, everything they should cut it, cut. No, if you want to cut cake, don't bring 3 people that will come and tell you the color. What do you see? I said, I don't even want all those nonsense. I said, let's go straight to the point. Make sharp, and true to it, by 4:35 we were done that day, and it was an environmental sanitation day. We started late. I remember everything very well. I just got to the hotel,
Okay, wait, don't tell me about the hotel. So I want to know about pre-wedding night. Okay. So Vera, tell me about your own pre-wedding night. Were you mindful of the fact that, hey, I'm finally going to...
No, because we had an agreement that nothing will happen on the wedding night. Yes. So it actually helped me. I was busy, dancing with my friends, making noise. I was just screaming, I'm getting married. My father was upset. My mother was irritated. I and my friends were just excited. I'm getting married, we just shouted at it. Because most of my bridal children were from camp and then long-time friends. So it was like a catch-up for us. That was my pre-wedding night. Prior to then, so there's this thing about wedding nights. Just like when they say first kiss. So I heard somebody said, you may now kiss the bride. She now turned her face away. The pastor now started laying hands on them to pray. You will never reject your husband. And I was like, do they know the amount of pressure society has put on her for that first kiss? So I had... Did they force her to come to that? It had translated in my head as also that wedding night sexually. So I told my husband, I said, guy, see that night, we can do it any other night. But see that night, let's just not do anything. Not because of the fact that I don't want to do it, but just because of the pressure. I don't want to feel pressure to please or not. Let's just sleep. Which he agreed.
I'm laughing.
Yeah,
already?
He agreed.
Okay.
So my pre-wedding night, nothing. Just I played, had fun. Wow. I was just happy. She asked me, "You are my wedding now. My dance on my wedding day. I use all my energy. I used all my energy. I was just happy because I knew that it was just gone.
Please, the other veggies watching here, don't waste your energy dancing. Please, divide your energy. There's why you dance outside, there's why you dance inside. Please, go ahead.
There was practically no preparation.
Okay.
For
They're coming to your church mind.
I was going with my church mind. Aside from the fact, okay, so my bridal shower, they had bought me all the lingerie, all the everything that I didn't know how I was going to use them. They just bought a lot of things. I packed them in the box, plus the ones I know that I really wear. The ones I really wear, that's my normal jeans at top. The normal things I will wear, I packed them on top of the ones they bought for me. So there was really nothing pre, then wedding nights.
So in your mind, you were thinking you would come wedding night and join Hallelujah Challenge and worship team.
There's so many other things we could do, which we did do.
Okay. So wedding night, so wedding night, what happened?
So we got back from the reception, got to the hotel, because we didn't have time to take pictures before, so all our wedding pictures were taken in the hotel after the wedding. So photographer, the whole crew followed us back, finished everything, left. So for me, people are helping us with spending the time. They finished, a couple that a friend of ours came, we just went downstairs, ate, left, time was going. So when it was just us, I went into the bathroom, locked the door. Struggled with my wedding dress. Removed my wedding dress, dressed up fully. Came out, folded the wedding dress, kept it. He was just there looking at me. Then I brought out the money they sprayed us from the wedding, then emptied it on the bed. So we started counting money. Finished counting money.
Distraction technique.
We counted money, removed tithes, we said, okay, so what I'm going to do? We started planning. I'm just conversation. And so I got tired. I packed everything and I laid down and I slept. I thought the person I'm in covenant with would honor our agreement. So I lay down to sleep, and then in the middle of the sleep, started feeling crawling, stings all over my body. I was like, sir, we're supposed to be on the same page. So I got up, like, what's happening? I said, I can never forget. Somebody that has been fasting for this long, God has prepared a table before him, and you say he should not eat. There was nothing I said that worked.
Okay, pause there. I want to get from your own side a bit. So get to this point before she continues.
All right, so I was just playing along all the whole stuff, I was just playing along. All the people that came, I was saying, okay, but people should do and just be. I don't. We'll go see this later. Just come, Those ones they left. We did all the pictures, all the stuffs, To my greatest amazement, she now brought money. I said, we're not owing anybody, sister. We're not owing anybody. Yes, we can do this thing tomorrow. But she was just using all those things. I said, okay, maybe it's part of the love process that will ginger the whole thing, We finished. The next thing was that, sister started to sleep. As in, it was just something else. As in, it was something else. So I said, okay, let me not rush. So, I said, okay, let me not rush. Let them not accuse me of rape this early. So I was just trying to see how I could get her attention and everything. When I had that conversation, I said, this gentleman has been fasting. When God has now prepared the table, why can't we have the feast of unleavened bread? Let's see how this thing goes. Let us start this thing here now. And she started whining, and I said, okay. No, wait, she didn't agree like that. After some trying to convince her, she still did not. I was all aroused, till the point where I just got up from the bed. I went to the wardrobe. I just opened it. I just slammed it. Bah! No. The first day I did. I slammed it. I said, what is this? And I said, and I saw that she was now, not really comfortable. So I just went there. I just cuddled her. I just said, okay, well, since this journey was not able to be accomplished today, yes. So I said, okay, let us. I've been patient all this while. Let me not do something that will hurt her own feelings.
So nothing happened that night.
Nothing.
So wait, you were happy that it happened. Because we are not happy. So hope you were happy.
Happiness is okay. So as much as we did not do anything per se that night, right? I wasn't happy with the fact that we don't talk. Why are we now scattering it now? And then he had touched me basically, and I was getting excited. But at the back of my mind, part of the reasons why we could even do anything was I didn't know what to do. So as much as I liked what he was doing, I didn't know what to do. So I said, let's get prepared. So I was just trying to say, let's calm down. Tomorrow will be better. Tomorrow will be better,
So what happened the next day?
Okay, the next day we had our bath and we came to church. Yes,
okay, we
come married on Saturday now. The next day was Sunday.
Yeah.
We came to church the next day. We had to move from that. Then I had to go and move my things from my parents' house. I had to tell family members that traveled from basically all those places. Okay, I know the question asking what happened in the room the next day. Yes. So in the room the next day, we tried.
This was in the night or in the morning before church?
No, we've gone to church, we've come back, we've settled everybody, returned wedding gown. As usual, I tried to do plenty things to distract. Yes. So finally got back to the hotel room, and then I said, okay, let's try. So this time around, that we did not succeed was not because we did not want to. It was now because we didn't know how to. right? So it was a question of we are both excited. We both want to do this thing, but we could not. We couldn't. Like what was that English he used? He said to me that your cervix is too inside, your vagina is too inside. How is it? Your vagina is too far. Like he can't reach.
It's Ota. It's a Lagos Ota.
he said it's too far. We can't reach. I said, So second day, third day. So now, yeah, it took us 4 days.
Wow. Yes, sir.
So
4 days.
I think after the second day now, I was ready. We were both ready. It wasn't working. So now I was not getting frustrated. So the third day, I called. I had to phone a friend. I called because now we didn't have counselors to talk to. My elder sister, I don't have such conversations with her then. So I had to call a friend that I knew that I could have such a conversation with. Oh God. It was a good decision, but she said, what's wrong with you? I said, you know when they say, we have pets you enough, now it's to use tough love. Yeah. What's wrong with you? 15-year-olds, 12-year-olds outside they are doing it and getting away with it. You that have license to do it, you are saying, what's your problem? They shall use Igbo. Say, Jaihukuge.
Translate
meaning I should spread my legs wide. Yeah. And then when she said that to me, I turned off the phone, I came back to him. I said, yeah, if you know what to do, have your way. So the major problem was the fact that my mind was not yet ready. Then my body too didn't know how to react. So everything I was experiencing was new to me, right? And then, so after she had said what she said to me, I had to start looking for. So she sent me to a particular site, a Christian site that talks about sex and marriage. So she sent me to a Christian site. So I looked it up. I saw positions that could help with the disvirgining process that will make it easier, So, that was when I saw the lubricant thingy, and then I shared it with him. He was like, anything, let's just get this over and done with. So, and then she also said to me that no matter what he does, in as much as I've been told that I will feel pain, that is all in my head. She said, the pain is in your head. So whatever he's doing to you, see it from a place of love. Someone who loves you would not want to deliberately hurt you. So if you are screaming out of pain, he would pull out because he doesn't want to hurt you. That is elongating the process. So the earlier she said, endure it. This is first stage. When you get to labor, that's another stage. She said, yeah, woman, endure it so that you can encourage him to finish what he has started. So long as he does not finish, both of you will be frustrated. So on the 4th day, we started again. I was better. He was better. But like he said, the canal was long. So he had to prop me up, get pillows to prop me up and stuff. And then first time it didn't work. Second time I started getting agitated, so I started screaming. So he was so upset. He banged the wardrobe door. What's the meaning of this rubbish? Wow. I said, come. It's okay. Just come. And that was it. It was the 4th day, the day before our wedding Thanksgiving. And that was our last day in the house. I think that was another thing she said to me. She said, instead of you to enjoy AC, you want to go where there's no light, I gotta do it. Better enjoy AC now and move on with your life. So that was the last day, and that was when we were finally able to have proper penetrative sex.
So if I ask my questions, tell me how those final days were before it finally happened.
It was frustrating, very, very, very frustrating when you are, okay, yes, no experience, but let's just see how we can help ourselves. There's no point, we are here now, there's no point being afraid, there's no judgment. There's nobody that is against us now. So let's just see how we can come together, make this thing work, So my frustration was that she kept panicking all over and over. And okay, I actually felt that okay, if I do something that would she would now calm down. That's why I took that strategy. I just went there to cause some disruption so that so that any kind of panic would also go away, And it worked a bit. It worked really so. All right, so that was just.
So the challenge was that you couldn't penetrate at that time. Yeah. Okay. Were you lubricated, or did you have to use?
It was later we now got the information about the lubrication, the lubricant. Yes.